Hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? So I was just gifted this Bayatoo laser bore sight, and this was gifted to me for the purpose of making this video. And this thing here is actually really pretty cool. Let's take a look inside the box and see what's in here. So first things first, opening it up, you have basically a business card in here. And it has an email address here, bayatoo_service@yeah.com, yeah.net. And that is indeed yeah.net. There's also a QR code on there that you can scan to get to bayatoo.net. And then let's see here on the other side is just we offer 6 months warranty for all products and components. You can contact us in 6 months for free replacements. Pardon me. So that's on there. There's also in here a user's manual, and this is a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and it's got information on both sides here. On this side here, it shows you the installation and use of the product itself. Indicator light, how to charge it, how to utilize the targeting system itself, and different tips on how to use it as well. On this side here, it shows you what's in the box, all 32 different tips from 17 caliber all the way up to 12 gauge. And it also shows the various different sizes of caliber and gauge that you can utilize for each size of tip that's in here. Also in here, some technical specifications and a warning. And I'm going to share my own warning here as well right now. First off, treat every firearm as if it's loaded. That is rule number one when it comes to firearm safety. Treat everyone as if it's loaded. Number two, don't ever point a firearm at anything you don't intend to shoot. Now, laser safety. Don't ever point a laser in somebody's face because it can blind, permanent eye damage if you're not careful. So you want to make sure that when you are using this, that you're using it safely and you're not pointing it at anybody, or matter of fact, at animals. You can blind your pet animals too. Again, don't point this at anything. Matter of fact, when this is on and it's in a firearm, treat it as if the firearm is loaded and you don't point this at anything you don't intend to shoot. How's that? Now, as far as the device itself goes, there's a charging port on the back of it right here. You can see it right there. And then there's the on-off button right here. And it's got a green laser to it. And this one here is green only. You can also get one in red. And it's just an on-off. There's no flashy or anything like that. It's just one push to turn it on, one push to turn it off. And also in the box as well too is a screwdriver so that you can attach the different mandrels to the back of the device here. There's also this cone that slides on the back of the device as well too. This is going to be for your larger calibers, your larger gauges, so that you can still get a good accurate bore sight out of this. There's also a hex wrench in here, and the cool thing is they also send you 2 extra screws for you to use in case you lose any. The 2 extra screws are right down here on the bottom. So let's I'm going to take the big one out of here, and we'll go ahead and put this into the back of the device here. Also, real quick before I forget, it also comes with a charging code. You have charging cord, USB to USB-C right there. Put that back in place here. And the way these things work is you place the mandrel in the end of the tip. You can see that there's a little screw hole in there, and there's a little screw on there, and you just put it in here, and you just drop it first, and then screw it on. There we go. And then you screw it in place with your screwdriver. Now, the more you tighten this, the more this device here is going to splay out so that it fits tightly inside of the bore of the firearm that you're testing. You want to make sure that it's a nice tight fit because you don't want this thing aiming up or down. You want it to come straight out of the muzzle of the firearm that you're trying to bore sight. So you want to make sure that you take the time to check it a few times before you do your testing. Now, when you turn it on, this is going to shoot a laser beam, like I've already shown you, out the end of it. And you can use this to bore sight accurately anywhere from, say, 25 yards using a long gun. You could go shorter with a sidearm. Your short barrel sidearms aren't going to work so well with this. Your long barrel ones will. And you can go up to 100 yards. If you're more comfortable going beyond 100 yards, you probably can do that. The laser may bloom at some certain point out there, but you want to make sure that you're comfortable with that first. The other thing that you want to remember too is once you bore sight this, you're going to have to go to a range. You're going to have to put some lead down range. You gotta test this thing real time, and then bring this with you and rebore sight it using the holes that you just put in your target to make sure that you're as accurate as you want to be after you've bore sighted this. If you're not, you can rebore sight it, or just while you're on range, make the adjustments that are necessary for windage and drop for the distance that you're sighting it in for. So, fantastic device. Again, it's rechargeable. You don't need to add any batteries to this thing. Now, I will do a real-time demonstration with this on a separate video, and I'll show you exactly how this thing works. I've never used one of these things before, but I've read the directions. I have a pretty good understanding of how this thing works, so we'll put it to good use. There you have it, guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll catch you on the next video. Till then, cheers, everybody.